recognized symbol of excellence for your entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this program the B-52's.
Welcome to Machino Music, the show that puts the music in Machino music, with your host, me, Brett Strong. Today on Machino Music, there's a moon in the sky called the Moon, because it's top 10 songs B-52's. That's right, my favorite 10 songs by the B-52's. Okay, here we go. Top 10 songs, the B-52's. These are my 10 favorite songs of this really fun band. So I just want to say, I love Shack, Rock Lobster, great songs. But if you're expecting to hear those, they didn't make the list. Those are some honorable mentions, I guess you could call them. But yeah, love those tunes, but they're not on my list, okay? But yeah, here we go. This is going to be so much fun. Because what's fun about the B-52's, they're one of those bands that are just like an ultimate party band. Really silly lyrics that you're not meant to be taken too seriously. So they're just totally just a really fun, cool, weird band that really, they're still going. And they're just so strange and wonderful and great. And their new waves, we're continuing on our new wave kick here on the program. Got my new wave sunglasses. I'm not going to wear these the whole episode. But yeah, I shouldn't be taking these. I keep stealing these. We got a new intern here at Machino Music Films. Somebody new recruit started working here, and she might start hosting shows eventually. She's not quite ready yet, but I shouldn't be raiding her locker. She's got cool stuff like this. She's got some really cool clothes and stuff. So I shouldn't be taking these, but I am. So gonna come after me, hit me over the head with a frying pan. But yeah. Okay, let's get on with this. Top 10 songs, B-52's, my favorite 10 songs. Number 10, Work That Skirt, from the Whammy album. Really fun instrumental. With a lot of these B-52's, even their instrumentals, you can hear the words kind of in the instrumental. Like, you can kind of figure out what the words maybe would be if the song had any. And sometimes the songs have like long intros. So there's like a big instrumental kind of part to it, so you're thinking, oh, is this an instrumental? And then the words come in, and they're weird, and they're wacky, and they're fun. Love it. Yeah, and those first three B-52's records, actually a lot of these come from those first three albums, because they're so good. The self-titled, Wild Planet, and Whammy, I love those three albums. But coming in number 9, from I think their most recent album, Funplex, Too Much to Think About. Fun tune. Really all you can say about each one of these. I'm just repeating the same thing. Fun song. Fred Schneider, so with that weird, wonderful voice. Yeah, he's got such a, love, really cool song. Too Much to Think About. Coming in at number 8, Follow Your Bliss, from Cosmic Thing. It's also another instrumental. Again, you can hear the words. It's very kind of like, got this really cool vibe to it, but if it had words, you can kind of figure out what those words might be. Great song. Coming in number 7, the title track from Cosmic Thing, Cosmic Thing. A lot of their songs had references to like things like, the cosmos, space, otherworldly kind of weird stuff. And yeah, that's one of those songs. from the same album as Love Shack. Kind of the big album, 1989. And Cosmic Thing was, I love that tune. Probably my favorite song on the album. Coming in number 6 from the Whammy album, we're back to Whammy, Butterbean. Now this song is so bizarre. Now it could actually be about butterbeans. Because it's like going around trying to find like the best tasting butterbean. That's kind of what the song's saying, although it could be something completely different. I don't look too much into B-52's lyrics because I think it would kind of give up the magic. You know, it's like a magician. You don't want to know how the trick is done. Like, you might look into it, but then kind of stop yourself. Like, I like that I don't know. You know, and a lot of B-52's lyrics are very similar to that. So I'm just going to assume Butterbean is actually about eating butterbeans. Okay, here we go. The top 5. I did 10. Top 5. Coming in number 5, Hot Pants Explosion from the album The Good Stuff. Just a classically silly, ridiculous B-52 song. I mean, what other band's going to do a song called Hot Pants Explosion? I mean, hot pants, they look sexy, they look cool. The girls wear them, the guys wear them. Hot pants. But this is a hot pants explosion. Weird song, but gotta love it. Coming in number 4, another just strange, weird song from the debut. There's a moon in the sky called The Moon. That's the title. Because there is a moon in the sky called the Moon. I mean, like, it's not even really a planet. I mean, the moon is the moon. Neil deGrasse Tyson will tell you the moon is not part of the solar system. It's the moon. It's my Neil deGrasse Tyson impersonation. I know it's garbage. But yeah, the moon in the sky is called The Moon. That's the song. It's just a bizarre song. Coming in number 3 from the Wild Planet album, Private Idaho. Now there's some meaning to this song. I don't want to look too far into it, but you're living in your own private Idaho. So Fred Schneider is singing that. That's just that you hear that voice. That, like, I guess it's like living in a private hell, because Idaho is kind of like a boring town. It's only known for potatoes. Oh, and if you're from Idaho, I'm not dumping on, I'm sure it's a lovely part of the world. But yeah, weird song. Love it. Coming in number 2. Planet Claire from the debut. Now this is it starts like a very long instrumental part, then the words start coming in. A lot of songs about planets again, Planet Claire, okay. And actually, where I first heard this song, this is really bizarre. There was a porno movie released in 1981 that I got on a VHS tape, because that's the only way to see porn back in the day. A VHS tape in the late 90s, I saw this. And there was a part in it where they used... The movie's called Skin Tight, if you want to look it up. If you so dare. Classic late 70s, early 80s porno. 1981. But it had the song Planet Claire used in one part. This is the first time I heard it. This is kind of cool sounding. But somehow it ended up in this porno movie. And then when I heard the B-52's album, I was like, where have I heard that before? Oh, it was in that that funky porno. And why I remember that and not all the other stuff with the porno? Probably because it was 80s porn. It's laughable. But yeah, Planet Claire was used in a porno movie. Because back then nobody really cared. You could put songs and stuff. Everybody was either like, there's either two scenarios why that stuff flew a lot more back then. One, they probably thought, well, nobody even cares or even going to know about this. And the other thing is, everybody was so whacked out on cocaine to care at all. They find out about it and probably like, yeah, whatever. So, that's probably why nobody really... But yeah, just imagine, like, if you watch this porno now, if you can get off on it, thumbs up to you. But if you hear a familiar song and you're a B-52's fan, you'll be like, wow, Planet Claire from the debut B-52's album is in this sex picture. Wow. There you go, a little bizarre trivia and a totally bizarre tangent I just went on. But now returning to the list, number one, my favorite B-52 song from the Wild Planet album, Strobe Light. That's a big spit right there. But yeah, Strobe Light. Really fun song. I mean, it's basically the entire experience. It sounds like a strobe light flickering. And the music that would play while people are dancing in a strobe light. And just going...
Where's my telephone?
You know, it's just like, it's such a weird, fun song. Got a very punk feel to it. And yeah, love Strobe Light. That's my number one. And that's my 10 favorite B-52's songs. If you're a B-52's fan, I hope you enjoyed this. They're a fun band. If you've never heard the B-52's, you'll get out there, you just put on some of these albums, you'll just want to just be, bopping your head. You'll be snapping your fingers. You'll be dancing. You'll be having a good time because they're just such a fun band. That's it for this week. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying good journey.